Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the brand new 2020 Disney Plus original film Stargirl. It's based on a book. Never heard of it, never read it. As most of you are in self-quarantined, isolation, social distancing because of the COVID-19 virus that is our current plague. Yeah, to those of you home, hope you're watching movies. To those of you who are working, keep fighting the good fight. Most of our jobs are not closing. Mine as well. So we're making the best of it. Currently, I am on a vacation, but my vacation to Los Angeles with my family was cut very short because of the Earth shutting down. So I'm now finishing the vacation as a staycation. So I'm catching up on things, books, shows, film. Okay, so this 2020 film, right, stars Grace Vanderwaal. She was an America's Got Talent winner. She's the girl who plays the ukulele. She was, 14 when she won, something like that? So she's much older now. Graham, I forget his last name. He plays the main character, Leo. And then you've got Karan Brar. Karan is awesome. We've talked about him numerous times, and I really like seeing him smile in this film. We know that, Karan was best friends with Cameron Boyce. They were roommates. They grew up together, on the show Jessie. We know Cameron has done numerous projects, for Disney and non-Disney. And when Cameron passed, we were all very worried as an internet. We were very worried, Stan-wise, about Karan, because Cam was his best friend, is his brother, So it was very nice seeing Karan smile in this movie. It's the simple things. This movie was weird. I give it that. It's an hour, 40-something minutes. It could have been an hour and a half. I say it's weird because, some parts you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is great. This Stargirl character is here at this school, and she's, making everyone happy. And then it's this weird twist where it's turns out, she's actually doing bad things based off of people's inference. And you're like, wait, I'm confused. Because, she thinks she's doing what's right, but what actually is right is wrong. And then she's trying to be someone she's not. And then, the plot was everywhere. It was very weird. Very weird. I don't get it. The part I loved the most was when Stargirl and Leo were sitting on her bed and singing together. That was incredible. But everything else was just weird. She just vanishes. And you're like, all right. Now, we talked about recently, I'm Not Okay With This, which is a Netflix original series. We discussed how incredible it was. This girl has superpowers, and, she doesn't want superpowers, but she has it, so she's learning, what she can do and who she's affecting, stuff like that. So in this movie, Stargirl, it's alluding to that she's actually magic. And you're like, all right, cool. So maybe it's one of those, I'm not okay with this kind of things where it's she actually is magic. But it's not. She just disappears. She just moves away, doesn't talk to anyone, and then people are just telling their stories of her, and it turns out she's magic because they think she's magic. And you're like, bro, what? What the hell ending was that? I wasn't that big of a fan. It's not, people aren't saying that really great things about it. And I kind of understand why, because it just doesn't make sense. It was just weird. I give it that. It was weird. I liked parts of it. I liked the social aspect of it, the differences that everyone had in school with, coming together as a whole. I liked it, but a lot of it reminded me of Love, Simon. And the other reason it reminded me of Love, Simon, and halfway through this movie, I'm like, this has to be the same composer that did the music for Love, Simon. And lo and behold, it is the same composer who did the music for Love, Simon, Nerve, 500 Days of Summer. His first name's Rob. I can never remember his last name, but he is a genius. And when Leo, at the end of this movie, is standing on the cliff and he just screams out to the universe, and that score that Rob has just so eloquently, you're like, holy shit, I believe in him. I believe in this movie. And that's what's important here, people. The movie itself, the plot made no sense, but it's the music that Rob did that scored everything, that gave you that hope, that gave you that self-worth, that confidence. Yeah, I can be Leo, I can scream. And it's weird, because I should not be championing this movie because of how odd it was. But the actors did a great job with the material they were given. Rob did an incredible job directing the story with the music. Rob is an incredible musician that he is. And it kills me that I don't remember his last name. It'll come to me eventually, but it ain't coming to me right now. Yeah, this was a weird movie. Did you guys watch Stargirl? I watched it because it's the thing to do. You know, people are currently home right now, taking care of themselves, fighting crowds at supermarkets. And it's funny because everyone's like, oh, cashiers are useless. They don't deserve minimum wage. And they're like, and now everyone who's in the office who is home for weeks was running to the grocery store to fight people to see a cashier to get what they need. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Retail is actually important. Idiots. You're all idiots for ever claiming that someone is less than you. Oh, people, stay safe. Wash your hands. Just the basic principles we learned in preschool. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. You put under for the water. You put the soap in your hand. You lather your hands. You put your lathered wet hands with the soap back under the water. Warm water, of course. It ain't that hard. Wash your damn hands. This, right? The zhuzh. Did we get the symbol yet on the emoji? Right? The this. Stay safe. Wash your hands. COVID-19. Plague 2020. Mucho mahalo.